Carl again. Little impromptu one today. Just thoughts that come to me of a Monday morning. It's a little grey, it's a little noisy. I'm standing beside a river in the middle of a wood. Can't really argue with that too much. Familiarity. Familiarity is what I'm going to talk about for a minute, if you've got a minute. Familiarity is the opiate. Familiarity is the narcotic. It's what numbs us to the beauty of the everyday. It numbs us to the beauty of the moment. Because the moment's just the moment, we experience them all the time. So they're familiar, there's nothing new, there's nothing exciting, there's nothing wonderful or great. But there is. Because no matter the moment, you've never experienced it before. You've never had this moment before. Cultivating this moment is important. Cultivating a sense of wonder, removing familiarity is important. Because at the end of the day, this moment will be gone and you'll have lost it. Or you could be in the middle of it and loving it and enjoying it and finding joy in it. Finding joy in just being in it. And finding joy in just hearing the wind in the trees. I don't think that it's necessary to find joy in everything all the time. But I think this world contains far too much horror far too easily. We don't have to look hard to find it. Yet we never seem to look quite as hard to find joy. To find the beauty of the moment. The beauty of being here. The beauty of being. To experience the actual beauty of just standing in the middle of trees, taking 5 minutes out of my day to just talk to you guys and say, stop. Stop for long enough to love living. God knows I spent so much of my life not loving living. Not loving the fact that I had a life and was alive. I struggled with so many demons and so many negatives. And lost sight of the beauty in the familiar. Because there is beauty to be found in everything that's familiar. If we just slow down long enough to see it, to love it. In this life that we have to engage with, we have to be part of. We have to be part of it in terms of we have to be present, we've all got bills to pay, we've all got things to do. But we don't have to feed it. We don't have to give it energy. Give your energy somewhere else. Remember I talked last time about spending it? Spend it. Doing something that's better than just getting through it. Spend it savouring the cup of coffee. Spend it loving the hug. Spend it listening to your children's laughter. There'll be plenty time when you don't hear it anymore. Plenty time when you won't taste it anymore. One day you'll run out of experience. What then? What happens then? You won't look back and regret any of the experiences you had. You'll regret all the time that you let slip by. God knows I did. Which is why I'm standing in the middle of a forest talking to you guys. Because this is important. This is the only thing that's important. Making connections. Living. Slowing down long enough to experience all of this. Even though I'm starting to get rained on. as my kids will tell you, through long years of being told, wet dries. It's never going to bother you that much. Love your life. If you don't love your life, find out what it is that you're not loving and set about changing it. Next time we talk, be a little deeper. It's going to be about how I didn't love life and how I found life to be difficult because of circumstances and my perception of those circumstances, and how I allowed them to cloud things. And only by coming to the thin edge did I realize that I didn't want to lose life. I wanted to change it. So I changed it, and here I am, standing in the middle of a forest, talking to you. Have a good day. Talk to you soon.